Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 22 of FIGGAH Bangin'.
Everybody's stealing my yo-yo-yos.
Yo, yo, yo. Stop
Yo, yo,
saying
yo, yo,
yo,
yo.
yo.
Yo, 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 yo. Thank you for joining us tonight. I am Ace Marlowe. Joining me tonight is the normal crew. We got Mr. Brian Brink, the analyzer.
Hey, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
2 more to go.
Well, it's my Monday, so.
Ah,
Hey,
Hey, yo. Also joining me tonight, Mr. Asian Kid Matt. Hey, yo.
hey, what's up, everybody? Hope I don't freeze.
Listen, if you freeze, just leave. We don't
Yeah.
want you.
I'll be in the chat.
And also Mr. Dustmites.
Hello.
That's all.
no.
I can't do yo-yo-yo-yo-yo anymore because everybody's getting my yo-yo-yos.
Yo, 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 yo.
Oi, 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 oi.
Sound like Christopher Walken.
Oi, 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 oi. We're supposed to have one other guy who actually has this figure. This is going to be a little challenging because nobody else on the panel has this today, but I invited somebody else, but I don't know if he's going to make it. We'll see if he jumps in. But for now, I think it's going to be mostly me. So tonight, we are doing... Did anybody get it in the chat? I know people were guessing. I'm guessing nobody got it.
No, they were close, but no.
Oh.
Okay. We are doing... A long time coming. Maketoys Ironwill, a.k.a. Headmaster Hardhead.
Oh, I thought that was the Titan's Return prototype for a second.
Yeah. So here he is in his tank mode. Obviously he is hardhead, so he is an H tank. That means this treads are split.
AKA Ace didn't get his big-ass box of shit yet.
No, I did not.
So this is the newest shit he got on the fucking wall.
It's been I've been wanting to do this thing since it came out in December. We've
Yeah.
been putting it literally every time. Like, all right, we'll do Ironwill next week. Something else would come out. We'll do
Yeah,
Ironwill next week. Something else came up. We'll do Ironwill next week. Something else came up. So it's literally just been every time I wanted to do it, something else came up. So we're doing it now because I got nothing until probably next week or the week after.
Nice.
So we're doing him. Since it has been a while since this guy came out, the repro labels came out for him, so this guy does have repro labels. I'm just going to point that out now. In this mode, it's just mostly like this little tech detailing around the edges. And there's like booster jets or whatever the hell you want those to be. And it's little accents, nothing crazy in tank mode. He does have rubber treads. They don't roll great on this, but they do all roll independently, which is very, very nice. All the way around. It is incredibly solid. Like everything tabs together, fantastic. The only things that are really loose are these guns and like this whole back section here.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah, it's a little funky the way they did it, but it's mostly because these handles aren't the tightest, so it kind of makes everything move on it, wiggle a little bit.
Now
Wiggle.
there's nowhere you can't raise them up.
You can. There's a little bit just in the wiggle in that.
All right, how about if
This one is ball jointed.
Okay.
Oh, that's weird.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's not ball jointed. It's universal jointed. So it's.
Well, the other two
in and
guns
out,
look
up and
kind of
down.
weird to be there anyway.
Well, it's just a place. This is how they store it on the G1 toy and on the show and everything.
Yeah.
So it's just replicating that, but there's not a ton of movement in them.
Quick question.
Oh, man.
Can you pull the gun off real quick? All right, now pop the handle. Now can the handle go in there?
I don't know. Yes.
Now, booyah! Look at that.
But it's not.
All right, it doesn't matter. At least
It's not-
it can go up and down if you want. Look at that right here. Dust is showing you guys how to do it.
It's not
Just
strong
says
enough
that.
to.
Throw a little fucking floor polish. You straight.
Well, it's the pin in here, so it's not the best.
Yeah, but you know.
You can do it either way. The G1 didn't articulate either, so it's not. That's not really a huge deal, but it's there. Like I said, this is a universal joint, so you can point this anywhere you want, which is pretty cool, and that's going to come into play in robot mode. Also, this black is a repro label around the barrel. Since he is a Headmaster, he does come with a Headmaster. So he sits in the little cockpit there. And there's his little dude. If you're of the American persuasion, this is Duros. If you are of the Japanese persuasion, this is Hardhead, and that's his Transtector, which always made more sense to me.
Huh?
In Japanese fiction, let me focus.
So they're reversed?
They're not reversed.
Okay.
In the Japanese fiction, this is Hardhead. When he plugs into him, this is like a vehicle for him. It just makes him bigger, and he can ride around in this. But this has
okay.
this has no personality. This has no consciousness. This is the consciousness.
Oh.
In America, this was a dude in a
Yeah.
suit, and this was a guy too. But when he turned into a robot, he's just a robot with no head, and this was the head, and they worked together somehow. Which I never really liked. Which I always prefer the Japanese fiction.
Headmaster 101 right here, folks.
And they call these transtectors.
Matt, DYH.
Now the reason for
I knew the American version.
the reason for that is in Japan they don't like sentient robots. They like human piloted robots, or piloted robots in general. So the idea of having a little dude that piloted this makes more sense in Japan than it would be to have two separate consciousnesses.
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 All right, if you want the terrible shit, watch the Rebirth. If you want the good stuff, watch the Japanese Headmaster series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
English dubbed from the Philippines, because that's so much more fun.
What was this guy's dubbed name? Anybody know? Just curious.
Dust would probably know more than anybody.
I totally forgot.
Who knows?
Jeffrey.
New Soundwave.
New Soundwave. Hopefully it's kind of hard to focus on this little dude. That's obviously a repro label, and there's another repro label on his eyes. But these guys do have pretty good articulation. So he's got up to there on the shoulders. They're ball jointed. Yeah, ball jointed. So you got pretty good range. It starts banging into the back a little bit, so you don't get full range, but pretty good range. 90 degrees at the elbows. Nothing at the your hands are molded in, obviously. Nothing at the waist. Ball jointed hips. Nothing out. So pretty shitty Van Damme. But a really good, really deep knee bend. Way pet. Goes all the way up for transformation.
Yeah.
So he's actually got pretty good leg transformation. Articulation. I was gonna say transformation. I don't know where the hell that came from. But that's this guy pretty much in a nutshell. To transform him, it's real simple. This has the fix on it. The Maketoys factory has been kind of funny with clipping tabs and stuff. It happened on something. It happened on something else too. I don't remember what it was. But a couple of I think it was these tabs, or no, it was on here somewhere. These tabs. They were clipping these tabs on the original run, so they sent replacement helmet pieces to fix that. But real simple transformation. Everything kind of. And now I'm having difficulty.
Simple, he says.
Everything. This pegs into there. That pegs into there. That lifts up, and there's the head. We'll show that off in robot mode a little better.
Head on.
Cockpit works up and down, as you would expect. This turret will rotate. It will start. It can rotate all the way, mostly for transformation, but in this mode, it bangs into the side pieces, so that's all you get. You get a little bit more this way because this piece bangs in over here, so you get decent range on that. You can also store. He does have an extra face, which is the toy face, which is in the box somewhere, and it's over in that mess, and I don't have it on hand. But it's supposed to peg in the back over here. But literally, I tried to leave it in there, and anytime I moved it, it just fell right out. So I said, "Fuck it," I threw it in the box and stayed in the box because I don't care about the toy head. Yeah, I don't know what else to. Let's see, real quick. With our stand-in, there he is with an empty car. So he's he's a big mamma jamma. He's a big.
He looks really good.
He's a big beefy dude.
Now it's like I've been wanting. I got rid of my a couple of. Now I'm like.
That was not a good move in my opinion. But
well, you can get the Hasbro one. They're not too bad.
They're completely different leagues.
It's really looks fucking dope.
Any other questions from the chat or anything about alt mode? I don't really know what else. I don't think I have anything else.
Nope, the chat, people just want to know where they got their junkions.
Would tonight be a perfect night to have the junkions on?
If my box came,
I could grab mine.
There you go.
You want to host tonight? You can be my guest.
No, thank you. I can barely keep my eyes open.
All right, so he does have a. What's the matter, Matt?
How's he look underneath?
Huh.
Not that bad.
Yeah,
You can start seeing the robot bits, crotch and stuff.
not too bad.
Turn you upside down, might see your crotch too. Hi-oh! Wow, nothing. All right.
Yeah, Lionel Medina in the chat wants us to do the treads roll in vehicle mode. Yes, they do.
Yes,
Just not
each
on
one-
that
They won't
ball,
roll. This
ball of granite table that he's fucking rocking right now. That Matt Deluxe Baldwin says. Ace has some high class tables.
They're all individually. I don't want to say articulated. They're all individually molded, I guess. I don't know what the hell the word would be. Each set moves independently, and they're all
There you
rubberized.
That's
all-
the
Oh,
one.
that's pretty cool.
They're all rubberized treads.
Sure. That'll fucking deteriorate in 10 years.
Well, if it's PVC, it won't. If it's rubber, it will. And I don't know how to tell the difference.
Chew on it.
Choose like rubber.
Then it's rubber. You're fucked.
All right. So Cupla had a fairly explosive transformation. This guy is a little bit more intuitive, in my opinion, and a little bit more fun, in my opinion. But it is a little crazy, but not too bad.
Matt is now going to his phone and looking up the meaning of the word intuitive.
No.
All right, how about looking up the word fun?
How about the?
Into it. Fuck it.
Oh, it's been a while since I did this. All right, so this opens up. So this is really cool. This is obviously the robot hip and robot thigh, and this whole piece slides on this track here. It's actually pretty stiff. There we go. So that's what creates the knee and the thigh.
Oh, okay.
And
That's
then,
interesting.
so this piece folds in to create the back of the knee. If I do this right. And this piece is going to fold. That fills in the thigh. And this closes up. And that creates the back of the knee to give him actual knee articulation.
Oh,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And we got a filler. And a heel. I guess that can go up or down. I guess that doesn't matter. So that's the neatest point of the transformation.
Just like Vacuum Box transformations.
that shtick is running old, man. You got to come up with something new. You need some new material there, kid.
This comes.
I need some new figures.
This comes this way. Okay.
Just buy some Tylenol.
How about you buy those Junkions? So when we do that show, you're ready.
They do look amazing, but I'm not going that route.
Mm-hmm.
What route are you going, Matt?
Probably just season 1, season 2.
You didn't buy that Willis that you wanted to.
No, I wasn't buying it for that much. Fuck that.
What do they want?
90, I think.
Where?
Well, I don't want to shout out the.
Was it?
At that? Huh?
Okay. All right, I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, them.
It
And
wasn't.
then they had
It wasn't.
Ironhive
It wasn't. No. It was nobody in the network.
No.
Luna Toys' table.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not hateful. The price isn't that hateful. I mean, what is
It's
what is
retail, isn't it?
Yeah, what is it? FT's Willis is 90, right?
85, I think, retail or 80.
Mhm.
You're getting your shipping right there.
Yeah.
So this was one thing. All right, actually, I'll point it out when. Never mind. I'll point it out in a minute. We're almost done here. These come out.
It doesn't
Wow.
seem like it's too.
It's not too bad. It's
Yeah.
not.
No, yeah.
I'm not getting the Ace grunts tonight.
It's very intuitive.
Elbow. He
Oh,
said
man.
it's very intuitive. Matt made a good one and I missed it. Fuck. Come here,
We're
Wookie.
doing
We'll figure
one
banging.
piece there.
Come on up.
Kind of hard to get the hands out.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing when you have to use a part of the figure to transform the figure.
And I don't feel like fighting with it.
Ace is getting some kudos here.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Rob says this has got to be the fastest third-party transformation on the planet. So I don't know if that's a shout out to the figure or to you.
It's not as crazy as a couple of.
You would think of a fig that big, you know. You would have panels and shit, and
So, whoop,
exploding and imploding.
So last but not least, what do we have? We have to shout, "Head on!" And put
Head
that
on!
thing.
Head on.
And there's the head. See if I
Yay!
can focus it a little better. There we go.
Wow, it doesn't look bad.
It looks very not bad. It looks great.
Until...
So let's do articulation real quick, and then I got a point on the out, and then we'll go into it. So the head is on the same kind of the joint that they've been using. So you can look down that far, or if you flip it's the same thing as like Fan's project. If you flip the joint around, he can look up a little bit.
Ugh.
Yeah, I prefer the down.
Yeah.
Down looks better.
So Ace
Rotation.
Is toy face? That's a face plate, right?
Yeah, the
Is
toy
that-
face
okay.
is just the faceplate on the bottom. This is also a repro label on the eyes. The shiny blue is a repro label. Shoulders.
What was it beforehand?
It was matte. It was a little bit more matte.
Okay.
Okay.
Not you, Matt.
Yeah, I know.
Matt finished.
Shoulders. Cannon. Like I said, since the cannon's on the universal, it totally gets out of the way. You can do whatever you want. Shoulders up to there. So that's
Hi-oh.
pretty darn good. And you also get a little bit of a filler piece to fill the gap.
Hey, quick. I'm sorry, Ace. Real quick. Rob Milton wants to know: is the head really that loose of a fit?
No, it's fine. I mean, I can't pick it up by it, but it's not going anywhere. I mean,
Does it clip in, or does it just sit
no,
there?
it's friction.
Okay.
It's fine. It's not. It's just when you move it up and down, it tends to wiggle out.
Right.
So if you move it up, it comes a little bit out. Now it's completely out just from moving it up, just from that joint. It's not loose at all. It's actually it feels fine. Rotation all the way around. Upper bicep swivel. Double bend at the elbow, but it does create an elbow.
I think I remember Dust saying something about that on ETR.
Yeah.
It does. There is a piece that continues the sculpt.
It was one of the turnoffs for me.
There's a piece in here that continues to continue it out to not break it.
Yeah.
But if you use that, you only get like 60 degrees or so.
Yeah.
You don't get the full range. To get the full range, you will have to break the sculpt. The purpose of that is to fit the tread, make the rolling tread. If they would have cut it off here and just made it like a static tread and not move, you could have done a full elbow. But to go with this, there's no other way to do it. You just won't have the room. Or you'd have to make the forearm huge. But there's no real way to do it without actually breaking the sculpt. So that's a compromise to get the treads. Wrist rotation all the way around. Hands, I think, are all fingers are all pinned together, and nothing at the thumb. Thumb is solid. Waist, full rotation. You can't go all the way around, but you can go literally, 90 degrees either direction. And I think if you move all the junk out of the back, you can get a little bit more, but I don't think you really need to turn them all the way around.
Yeah.
Whoa, 100% on the Van Damme.
Damn.
Wow.
Like 105.
It actually goes a little bit past 90.
Yeah.
Forward to there, starts hitting the hip skirt, and there's no, that's all molded together, so you can't move that out of the way. So if you go around it, you can get a little bit more. And back, it's going to hit the butt plate, so you really can't get much back. Maybe one click. You can move this out of the way, but you can get a little bit more.
Oh, okay. You got a little bit.
So it's not hateful. It's not full range, but it's not hateful. But if you want to keep the back clean, you're going to be impeded. Thigh swivel built in, because since it's a universal ratchet, but I mentioned it's ratcheted both ways. Thigh swivel, like I said. Same thing with the knee as the elbow.
Oh.
Again,
this is why I was gonna say this is why Dust sold his cupola, because there's no way he's gonna get this.
Yeah. Once I saw that elbow and that knee like that, man, I was like, yeah, I'm not getting that. Somebody's got to come up with something.
So it's past 90 degrees on the knee. That's stock trade. Doesn't go forward at the knee at all. And then feet swivel all the way around, and they do tilt pretty decently, about 45 degrees. So that's pretty good. Doesn't go all the way. It stops right there, and there's nothing blocking it. So that's just the hinge itself. That's not bad. And all the way around, and he does have a nice big heel. So he does stand very sturdily.
Does that thing in the front come down? Is there any kind of like homage to
This
the?
does come down, and you do have tech
Oh.
specs.
Huh?
What's that in the middle? Strength?
It was speed, strength, and intelligence, I think.
Oh.
I think
The red one must be the joints, I think.
probably speed. It's probably speed, strength, intelligence. So it's probably I'm sure the middle one's strength. Is that a sticker? I don't remember. No, that's painted on. So I know the couple of one puts a sticker on top of it. So that it does have that. Now there was an issue with mine, and it does seem to be a fairly common issue, but it's incredibly fixable. On mine, if I lifted the arm up, the entire chest would just disconnect and go like that.
Oh.
So what was happening is these tabs. The only thing holding this chest on is these two tabs and those two grooves up there.
Mm-hmm.
So it just literally wasn't enough friction, and that knocked the head off because I pushed it up. So that literally wasn't enough friction to hold it on. It's a very easy fix. You just put some nail polish on there, and now you plug it on, and now it's not going nowhere.
Oh, nice.
But that is something to be aware of.
Lionel in the chat wants to know if there's any die cast in there.
I don't think so. I was just thinking about that because the Cupola has this on diecast, and this definitely is not diecast.
Mm-hmm.
How's the heft?
It feels pretty decent. I mean, it feels about the same as Cupola. I don't know how much all this stuff is going to add to weight, so I don't know if it's that or if it's just massive plastic. Yeah, I don't think this is all plastic. This is all plastic. This is all plastic.
Did you
Plastic. Yeah, I don't think there's any diecast on it, but it does feel. It feels hefty.
Probably all
feel
that
like
rubber.
It doesn't feel like it's missing any diecast or anything. Just to point out again, repro labels. This is a repro label. This shiny bit is repro labels. There's a around his crotch here, as I fondle his crotch. That's a sticker. That's more stickers. Little details here are stickers. I think these vents are stickers.
Jesus.
And that's mostly it. So this is actually, I actually do like this set a lot because it doesn't add a ton, but it does add a lot of little accent pieces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it cleans up pretty nice.
And doesn't make it look too toy.
Yeah.
You know, Repro Labels kind of makes it look a lot like their G1 toy counterpart, you know?
There's not a lot you can, because the show was a lot more plain. He does have the groove system that the Cupola had too, where there's a slot in the hand.
Yeah, I like
that.
that.
Fits a slot in the gun, and that just slides in. So he's not. The fingers aren't gripping it right now.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Slot. So he can hold his guns like a boss.
Why didn't they do that for the Master
Don't
Chief?
ever say that again. Not like that.
So no problem holding the guns.
So for those who have other Maketoys MP scaled figures, are the weapons interchangeable then between the figures? You think? I'm just kind of curious if they're using the same. Hey, look at that.
Sure are.
Huh, nice.
I'm glad I asked. Cool.
See, if I knew you were going to ask that, I would have grabbed Pandanus's gun.
Hey, put the red gun back in his hand. It looked like someone that showed up to NJCC wearing green and red.
Somebody want to put a fuck J. Ruse on his chest?
Jingle jangle.
For short shorts.
He can use some short shorts.
Dust, are you getting any tune tickles from this guy?
You know, when I first saw them, yeah, but there's enough things that I don't like on them, you know,
Like the elbows.
stops me from purchasing.
I
But
mean,
no, looks great.
Just looking at it like this, you don't notice the elbows. Like if you start
Yeah.
turning
You know-
it, if you start turning it and getting at the wrong angles, you'll start seeing
That
it.
is me just being a pain in the fucking ass.
That's dust being dust.
Because I'm sure there's about 5 or 10 figures on my fucking shelf that have that I don't even notice. But for some reason, it just stood out to me, and I just was like, yeah. I'll wait for the next guy, see what they're coming up with.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw I bought a couple of real quick, man. I really enjoyed that figure.
I still love that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like there you can start to notice the elbow. It's not hateful. Like it's only really hateful once you start really doing extreme bends and showing it from that angle. You can hide it, pretty easily.
I like these translucent bits that
Yeah,
Maketoys is doing.
The orange in there is translucent. Yeah. I know there's the canopy. Oh, that's right. Over here.
Oh, that's
This
pretty
is
cool.
paint. This is paint. That's a little bit of translucent. I knew it was. Oh, over here there's another one. I knew there was another one somewhere. That's translucent orange.
How do you feel about the treads in the front of the legs? I remember he was getting some criticism for that when he was first released.
It don't bother me.
Yeah.
What? I don't know what he had in the show. Let me see real quick.
Guys in the chat are asking about the retail.
How much?
Big Bad Too Slow right now has them for $44.99 pre-ordered.
Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Oh, pre-ordered?
Yeah, I guess they're out.
I guess to do another run.
144.
Yeah, usually it's like what they do and TF Slow does is they always put pre-order on there.
Yeah, when they don't have stock.
Yeah, when they're out of stock.
I guess that's all right. I mean, these are pretty big, right?
Well,
They
the toy.
Yeah, it's huge. They're really fucking huge.
There's the toy, and you can see that the treads are on the front.
Oh yeah.
Are they like quote unquote masterpiece scale, or are they a little bit bigger?
Well,
I can't really tell.
Well, these characters are always a little bit bigger in
Yeah,
the
well, I'm gonna show.
Oh, okay.
That's the comic treads on the front.
Huh.
Here's the tune. There's the tune. That kind of looks like treads on the front.
Yeah.
Yep,
those are
definitely.
treads on the front. Bump 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 bump.
I don't know if this is.
Bump 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 bump.
There you go.
Please accidentally hit your porn site.
I don't look at porn on my phone.
Then why do you have a phone?
All right, I look at porn on my phone. I just don't want to tell everybody I looked at porn on my phone. It looks like more or less looks like treads on the front, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of more or less.
I'll see what else those lines could be.
All right, so for size comparisons, here's the obvious one. There he is with Cupola, aka Chrome Dome.
Cupola.
Oh, they look good together.
Also repro labels.
Francis Ford Coppola in the house.
And because we can, you can do. Now, for some reason on the show, when they did this, it gave them more power.
They were stronger.
They were stronger. So why wouldn't they just stay swapped all the time?
It's a fashion statement.
Why would you not stay? It's like in Star Trek when they would go like warp 6. Why would you go warp 6? If you can go warp 9, go warp 9.
Maybe they couldn't do it for a long enough time.
They never said anything about it.
Well,
You can.
don't
swap
think
heads.
about these things.
These are the things that keep me up at night
Did they ever swap heads in the cartoon?
all the time. In
Matt,
Headmaster.
you said you've never seen any of them, so how do you know?
I've seen the
Huh?
American version.
Not the
but they never
American
swapped
version.
heads. Yeah.
That's because it's the American version. In the American version, they were in what, 3 episodes?
Yeah.
So what's funny is Coupola's head is actually a lot stronger. Look at it. Look, I can pick him up by the head.
Huh.
So
yeah,
he's actually.
that's definitely a better connection there.
I'm literally shaking him. I'm no joke shaking him. And
Easy, you're gonna give him a migraine.
That'd be bad. He wouldn't be able to show up for any more shows.
So would that mean that that hard head will just fall right off if you tip it upside down?
And then actually, I could pick up. Why
That makes no sense.
Wow.
And that's why they switch heads from time to time. So,
I guess so.
It makes them stronger.
Yeah. See, look now. That's
What
weird.
the hell?
That is very strange. I'm not gonna tempt fate though. And yeah, that's weird. Whatever. I never actually did that until just now.
I just thought of Seinfeld with George Costanza stretching out that guy's neck hole in his sweater.
So that's the obvious. That's the obvious comparison.
Oh, they look fucking fantastic together.
Yeah, they do. And let me tell you, when they're up on my shelf, they look even fucking better.
I'll just wait till people start unloading them for $75.
Hey,
You know,
listen, you can get this thing for 75. Fucking
you
jump.
know it's gonna happen.
So I just grabbed a couple other season
Yes.
3, 4 bots that would. Here he's with Blur.
Oh,
You can
it's
see
not bad.
he is a beefy man.
Yeah.
Um,
They remember weren't they were from they came back from a special planet. They were different. They weren't
planet.
like all there.
You know what the name of the planet was?
Planet Head.
Close. What's the other word?
Planet Master.
Yep.
That's Planet Master. That was
Planet
it.
Master.
Boy, I gotta go back and rewatch that.
This isn't really a fair comparison, but we don't have a proper Rodimus Prime. I don't have carry, so I can't show him off with that. But here he is with Hot Rod.
God, that fucking thing looks bad on video. I really like Hot Rod, but that thing looks like shit. Wow.
Still better than Bayform
Yeah.
one.
Drop the brightness a little bit. And it doesn't help.
No, there's no help in that. Holy shit, that thing looks bad there. I mean, I love it, here on the shelf, but looking at it there.
So that's not really a fair comparison because they were never on screen together that I can remember. At least not in Headmaster. It was definitely not in Headmasters because he was always Rodimus Prime for the little bit of time they were together. I don't remember if season 4 they were ever together. I'm gonna assume not.
Dude,
I'm sure he was Rodimus Prime. Shut up, Matt.
They were
Jesus
on, they were on
Christ.
screen together.
No, they weren't.
They were.
Technically, Pandas isn't MP scaled anyway. He's Legend scale.
Oh.
Oh my God, why are you splitting? Why are you doing the splits? He could use. I wish he had rubber feet.
It's
That's probably my only.
it's your table. It's
Yeah.
the high tech ball of granite table you got going on.
But there's
No word.
But there's not a lot of surface area on the bottom of those feet either. It's all. Just,
Oh yeah, they're a little bit like
Yeah.
hollow
Yeah.
in the middle. I mean, it stands fine on the shelf.
Waffles.
They could have put rubber there.
Well, that's because they
Waffles.
fold in.
No, I mean at the top right there, where the vents
fold in
are.
They fold in for transformation.
Yeah.
Shits and giggles, just because I have him down here.
Hey, it's not standing up too well.
There he is with Shockwave, Laser Wave. So you can see he's a beefy man.
Boy, you're a big guy. Guys, I'm tired, man. I got nothing tonight, man. I am fucking empty. I apologize.
me too. It's been a long week.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
So I'm starting to like these guys. I think they're pretty cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
I love these guys. Like, I can't wait for them. I'm a little mad that Maketoys is kind of dragging ass on getting more of these out.
Now,
Yeah.
what if they don't do the rest?
I mean, don't even jinx
Fuck.
it.
I mean, this is a commitment, man. There's a lot of other guys they got to do.
They got
Yeah.
5 more they got to do at least just to do the main cast.
Yeah, if they don't want to do the villains, okay, you could kind of live with that a little bit.
I don't want that Fans Toys Weird Wolf. That thing looks terrible.
Yeah, well,
Ugh. Well, who are they doing next?
They're making.
I think they're
Fantasy is
doing
making another
Brainstorm
one.
next.
Okay.
did they show anything about it? I don't recall seeing anything.
I think I heard it was
And-
Brainstorm.
And with
I don't
all
think
these
there was any-
fucking reveals that we've been seeing, you would think that we would see at least a render.
Uh-oh,
I think
maybe
there
they
was
stopped.
line art. I think there was line art for Brainstorm, but I'm not 100%.
They're too busy working on Trailbreaker.
They're not. doing-
Lionel's asking in the chat again. Any QC issues or complaints overall?
Like I said, the chest was a big problem. Like, I was showing, I think on Instagram, I don't remember where I was showing it, but literally, if I just lifted the arm a little bit, this chest would disconnect. Like, it was held on by like a feather, like just the closest touch. But like I said, putting some nail polish on there, totally fixed it. Like, it would just literally, it was like this, and I would literally touch it, and now it's not doing it at all because now I tightened it. It would just literally just start doing that as I lifted the arms. So I was really pissed off about that, and I was watching other videos, and you can see other reviewers, like, they would start lifting the arms, and that would start happening, and they would just go like this, and just hold it down and show articulation.
I hate.
Instead of saying, oh no, look at this, we might have a problem here, the
Yeah.
chest doesn't want to hold in, they would just go, oh look, that's a little loose, let me just fix that, and then
Let's
they'll go
not-
like that,
let's
show
not-
this, and then
Let's not address the fucking elephant in the
not
room.
addressing the issue.
Yeah.
And that pissed me off because, like, I'm like, I have this thing in front of me, and I'm having this problem. I want to see there's other people that have this problem.
Okay, yeah, I
And there's
see.
like, I watched like 3 or 4 videos to see if anybody else had a problem, and everybody just went like this and held it down, and nobody said it.
Hmm.
I'm like, am I the only one? Is this, there's obviously a problem if you see if I can see it in the video, it's flopping around.
Yeah.
Luckily, I mean, it's not the best design to just have these 2 clips, but I mean, once you get, put a little bit of nail polish on there, like you can see it's a little glossy in there, it's from the nail polish. I mean, I applied it when I got it, and I've transformed it a few times, and it's still rock solid now, so that's a thing. That's a positive. Also, real quick, to change the faceplates, it's very easy. You just pop this off, and then you can swap on the Toon one, which is literally basically the same thing except it has a mouth plate.
Oh, hi, Wookie.
And then you can have a faceless.
Walk by.
Yeah. You can have a faceless robot if you want.
Huh.
Also, like I said, the which tabs were they? These tabs were clipped off. Let me focus. These brown tabs were clipped off at the factory by mistake. So they'll peg in here, but they wouldn't peg in here. It wasn't a big deal, and it's still not a huge deal. Like, they don't peg in. There's not a strong connection. It's just like a guidance tab. So if you do get this, it doesn't even matter. Like, it doesn't. Like, these won't even wiggle or anything. It's just nope.
Now they're wiggling.
Sticker came off. Get back on there. Gotta love repro labels.
Do you even repro label, bro?
Obviously, I do. Make sure it stays on. Repro labels and corners aren't the best friends. So if you do get this guy and it doesn't have these tabs on the inside there, you just contact your vendor and they'll send you a new helmet piece. And you just slide them off and slide the new ones on, no big deal. There's also new, for Cupola, while we're here, these pieces. Hold on, where'd you go? That pop, I don't know if you guys remember one of our earliest
Fucking hated that on him, man.
It was like episode, what, like 3 or 4 we did this guy? It was real early on. We were talking about these things popping off all the time.
Yeah. Not only did they just pop off, it's just that they went inside, he would lean forward because they wouldn't tab.
Yeah. Well,
mean?
that issue isn't fixed because it's still the same.
Oh, they didn't fix that?
They just made the bowl joint tighter tolerance, so these do not pop off at all anymore.
But they could still go inside the foot and
they didn't change that hinge. It's literally the same piece, just the bowl joint is tighter.
Fucking terrible.
So I don't know if anybody remembers us talking about that, but that's something that was fixed as well. So I got a little baggy with these 2 helmet pieces and those 2 pieces for the feet. So that's fixed. Pins in the shoulders could be a touch tighter, but I mean they hold poses just fine. Like
Yeah, that's a
his shoulders.
like I can tap them and they'll start to droop a little bit.
yeah, that's
What I
not a
mean-
good move for a figure that size. I think to use pins like that.
Yeah.
Joint.
I mean it's literally all for the gimmick, for the treads. But I mean like it'll hit a point.
You know what? They seem to sacrifice a lot for fucking moving treads, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
You're right there. It'll hit that point right there where it'll start to droop a little bit. But I
Seems
mean,
like
The treads are cool and all, but I don't think I would like to have all this,
they probably could have put some kind of
Sacrifice.
soft ratchet in there or something like that.
I mean, there's obviously room in there because you have room for this piece.
Mm-hmm.
So there's obviously, you can see that there's room in there. So they probably could have. The Maketoys designer does, take everything seriously, and he does try to make the best product. So I'm sure they tried a ratchet and it probably didn't work for some reason. I don't know, but it's possible. Other than that, like all the treads are fine, nice and they're all, fine. There's no other real QC issues. Just that chest was the biggest deal, to be honest. Like I was pissed when I got this thing and I saw that chest move. I was like, I paid $150 for this, and the chest won't even peg in. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Damn.
But I'm assuming they might have fucked with the tolerances and fixed that. I don't know. I haven't messed with a newer one, but like I said, easy fix, and now it's completely fine. Backpack. I didn't even show the back. Backpack cleans up pretty well. Obviously, the the turret's on his back.
Yeah.
But I mean, what the hell are you gonna do with it? But I mean, that's not hateful.
No, it's not atrocious, man.
Yeah,
It's
no, that's fine.
not like screaming, hey,
You
I'm
know,
an
that's
underground hip hop guy from the '90s.
yeah, that's one thing that they're doing great with these things. Like
Oh
these,
yeah.
they're cleaning up. Like obviously, that's the cockpit of the car, but that's pretty damn clean.
Mhm.
And this guy's basically doing the same. That's pretty. For being a tank that turns into a robot, that's pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, but like, see, like, in order to make everything clip in, you have to leave a little gap here,
Mhm.
and I had the little faceplate stored in there, and they would just fall through this gap all the time. So I said, screw it, and I threw it in the box. That's why I don't have it. So it's sitting in the box somewhere. But other than that, there's no real QC issues, no real problems. Like I said, just that damn chest. You even got the little, like I said, you got the tech specs, which I love. It's a nice little touch.
Yeah, they really went all out.
A couple does that too.
Just not on the shoulders, on the elbows, or the knees.
Oh, here we go. It's speed, strength, intelligence. Yeah, exactly what I said.
Now, what was the point of that?
Okay, I guess we gotta do some.
God.
I guess we gotta.
You don't have to explain it. Matt, watch the show.
I don't know if they ever talked about that on the show.
No,
Did they?
not in the American version.
On the toys, Matt.
The American version never happened. That was all a dream.
Okay. Matt, on the toys, on the heads, on the back of the heads were different pieces, lengths of plastic, like on the back of the head. Inside the port were springs. So when you took the head and pushed it in, it would push the springs down, and then it would put it on little rollers, would push up the tech specs. So you can see the tech specs for the toy you had without having to look at the box.
Oh, okay.
And each Headmaster had different length pegs on the back of the head. So if you took the same head and plugged it into a different body, you would get the same tech specs. So you would literally change based on the toy you were putting it in.
Oh, okay.
If you swapped out a different head, like, this head will give him more strength, this head will give him more speed, and you can literally swap them out and see it live as it happened.
Oh, okay.
Now the Headmaster Juniors, which were the plastic ones that were for Master Force, had the same gimmick, but it was a flat piece, and it would literally put the same tech specs every time.
Hold on. Fucking Energon Addict. Fucking hashtag. Fuck Trump ruse. Oh, sorry. That was just really funny. Fuck you. That was really good.
Yeah, you got a kick out of that one?
Yes, I did. I'm just thinking of the edits and the hashtag meme pictures we could be making with that hashtag pic.
I like
by the way, that was a great pic. He posted.
Yeah, I like the shirt and pants fix.
Oh wait, yes, did that video come out good?
I didn't even watch it, Matt. I've been working.
Yeah.
I work 12-hour days, Matt. I don't sit around on the couch like you.
All right.
I will be messing with it this weekend, though. I am off on Sunday, so.
So that's this guy in a nutshell. Personally, I love him.
Hey, it looks great.
I don't really mind the elbows and all the the compromises, because all you got, if you just pose him properly, you don't see it anyway. To me, that's not a big deal. I love the engineering. I love how beefy he is. I love the quality. It's just overall, I love how articulated everything on this guy is, even the freaking gun. You can also take this off. It comes off in the box. Like, you have to plug it in yourself. If you really wanted to, you can unplug it. It's just on like a mushroom peg back there. Just throwing that out there. I don't know why you would want to, but that's an option if you wanted to.
So, Ace, I have to ask, since people give you grief for posing, what's the proper pose then?
Proper pose would be...
There you go.
Oh my god.
How's that?
Oh Jesus.
You're just glad Dan's not watching it right now.
So refresh my memory. So, are there 4 each of the?
No, there's 4 Autobots, 3 Decepticons.
3 Decepticons.
Hardhead, Weird Wolf, and Mindwipe. I mean, Hardhead. Weird Wolf, Mindwipe, and
Face?
No. Jesus Christ. Why am I blanking?
Mindwipe.
And Jesus. Oh, Skullcruncher.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then Hardhead, Chrome Dome, Highbrow, and Brainstorm. Those are the main ones. 8-Face and Snapdragon were Horrorcons, which were also in Headmasters. and they were Headmasters. So if you want to count them, they weren't like part of the main crew. They were only in a couple episodes. But if you want to count them, they are technically Headmasters, and they are Decepticons. And then you got the Juniors, which is 3 and 3. And then you got a whole bunch of heads that were released in Japan that were just released as individual heads. And there's a whole bunch of shit.
Oh, it's funny. It seems what a quinkydink.
Listen, they know what works, and
Of course.
so yeah, this guy in a nutshell. I do recommend the Repro label set for this guy. It does add a lot of nice little touches without going crazy.
Yeah, it's a nice set. It really really gives it a little bit of flash.
I like that right above his wrist there. Those are Repro labels too.
Yeah,
right?
these are all these bits are
I really like how.
I like
They're
how
like-
they changed orange.
Oh, those little rivets.
yeah, they're like just these like plates, I guess, whatever the rivets.
Oh no, okay, so they go straight across. You
Yeah.
just put in those little fucking round holes stickers.
No, it's a full piece.
I'd fucking
straight
shoot
across.
myself.
No, I'm not putting. You think I'm gonna go? No, they don't have. I don't think their machines can cut detail that good. That's small.
Are they like pearlescent orange or something? Because I keep seeing them turn
This
orange
is-
when you turn it.
No, that's
No,
just
the,
the lights.
The
These, they're
plates.
it's just the light. It's just the way the light's bouncing off it.
Okay.
The orange is the clear plastic here, and there's even clear plastic on the site, which you can't
Cool.
see. But in the gun, there's clear plastic, which is nice. And you got a little orange paint in here. It's not a ton of paint. It's mostly plastic colors. So that's another thing that's good for the repro labels. But the paint that's applied is done well. And you got the clear bits that add a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so overall, I mean, if you like Headmasters and if you like good toys, like I think these are great figures. I wish they wouldn't drag ass and get us some more, now. But as long as they're still making them, I'll be happy.
Make toys.
As
Alright,
long
you
as
wanna-
they make toys, they're still making them.
Brian, you want to run down the chat real quick?
Sure. Looks like we got
I know.
pseudo political talk going on in here.
The comedians are at it.
So hey, real quick, just for all of our education, can you write in anyone you want in the
Yes.
election?
Sure you can.
All right. Well, how many subscribers does Bobby have?
5,000, something like that. So that's 5,000 votes.
There you go.
That
So we
might be
got.
like one district and one.
Oh, all right. We got let's see, Jisk, Rob Milton, Night Wingingham, internet personality Justin L, Deluxe popped in for a while, Sunday Heat, Jarms,
Justin, I got those figures. Thank you very much.
Breezy Fresh, Hurricane BX, our co-host of the ROC Hangout, Van B was in there, Studio Dre, Lionel in there asking a lot of questions, Chuck. And Energon Addict, too. And Dave, it was nice to meet you last Sunday. Let's see, who else? I think I caught everyone.
And
Yeah,
if you didn't, just blame Ace.
Yeah, it's all. That's kind of the MO in the ROC.
We all have our roles.
I'm the scapegoat. That's an SAT word for you, Matt. Scapegoat. You can look that up later.
Nah, I know that.
Not a goat that got out of the fucking pen. He didn't escape. like a Matt walks past the goats, they go, "Daddy."
Oh, I don't want to know the story behind that.
All right, that's this dude in a nutshell, there, man.
Cool.
No other questions from the chat or anything, right? We're good?
No, I think
you know.
as they were going through, we were kind of pulling them up.
Yeah, but like I said, I hope they reissue him. I hope he comes. Like I said, I really, really, really hope they continue his own. I hope they do the freaking Decepticons.
And I really like that Lionel was posting in all caps so we could see the questions. That really
Okay.
helps. Thanks, dude.
Oh, now everybody's gonna post some caps.
I'm really bummed they haven't showed even line art for Decepticons.
Yeah.
I hope he does them because those are.
Well, you think that maybe? People are buying it, but they're selling them. You see people dropping them all the time.
I've seen more couplers than I've seen.
You think maybe because they're
Ironwill.
just wondering if they're actually going to go all in with this? Nobody wants to just start as something that they're not going to finish.
It's possible because Maketoys is kind of dipping their toes in a lot of waters right now.
Yeah, they got a lot going on.
They got a lot on their plate right now.
What if you're just gonna have like a mix match collection of like all these guys? Because you got the fans toys making them. Like if Maketoys just like does 2 and like is done, and that'll be it. And then they're like, here, you pick up the slack from like another company.
Yeah.
I know. I remember when Bobby did his Striker Manus video. He actually asked them if they were getting out of the MP game, and they said no. So
No, they got. I'm sure they have a lot. I'm sure they have several teams that are doing different things. So hopefully, please, please, please,
Yeah, stop
Please.
making shit you're gonna lose money on and make something you're gonna make some money.
Yeah.
make me more of these.
Get rid of that Trailbreaker and what the
They're not
Springer.
making a Trailbreaker or a Springer.
Maketoys?
Yes, they're not making a Trailbreaker or a Springer.
Oh shit!
on
Wait,
that
no,
note-
never mind.
do you even third party, bro?
Do you follow Realm of Collectors on anything?
What is that?
Oh, I hate you, Matt. And on that note,
Oh,
I
one
think
more thing.
what?
The middle sticker is crooked.
One middle sticker.
The circle, or is
This?
that one painted on? Yeah,
That's not crooked. I spent an hour
it's
lining that
crooked.
thing up. That's
Yeah,
straight.
it's crooked.
it's crooked.
Crooked. It's
Don't
crooked.
look
Luck,
crooked to me.
come on, put it back here. Let's.
Don't look crooked.
Yeah, it's
It's
leaning down a little bit.
Yep. It needs to go to the right a little bit.
Whatever. I have tweezers. They also even put a little sticker on his belly there. That's for the rub symbol. So it's a little fake rub symbol sticker.
What? Wow.
And on that bombshell, thank you for joining us tonight. Hope you enjoyed this look at Maketoys Ironwill. Mr. Brian Brink, where can they find you?
You can find me at Brian Brink in the Facebook groups. Someday I'll get on Instagram, I think, eventually.
Because that's what your mama named you.
She sure did.
Matt, I should fucking skip you, but go ahead.
Asian Comet, Instagram, YouTube, on the Facebook, Matt Hawkins.
Dust.
Dust Mites on Instagram, Eddie Dust Mites in the groups.
I'm Ace Milo. Ace Milo, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, whatever the hell you want. Ace Milo everywhere. Monday nights, ETR. Just in case you didn't know, if you need to catch it on audio, it is available on iTunes. If you can, give us a 5-star rating. It helps. So be sure to check that out every Monday night, 8 o'clock. And yeah, it's just about going to do it for us tonight. Thank you for joining us live. Thank you for watching us later. Everybody have a good night. Thanks again.
Bang it up.